Alright, I'm going to make some sushi and sashimi tonight. We're just going to cut some cucumber, some daikon radish, and some avocado. That'll be a little bit later on, and some carrots shredded up. Got the rice in the rice cooker, and got some fresh fish as well. Alright, so I'm just going to use the carrot we used for the slaw, leftover of it. Shred it. Do some julienne strips. You can buy a machine that does this in little curls, but too much stuff to have in the kitchen. So that's what we want. Then we spread that on the nori weed after the rice is done. This is a pickled radish called daikon. So we'll cut it open, I'll take one piece out and slice her up into long rectangles. So we want about 8mm slices. I'll leave that bit bigger. So there's the 3 main veg. Normally I'd do some omelette as well, but I couldn't be bothered today. I'll just do the avocado. I mean, you can have sprouts and heaps of other different things. We've got some nice yellowfin tuna. Just got it from the market this afternoon. So I'm going to slice that up to put on top of the rice cake, and then I'll slice them up to go inside the rolls. Normally if I had a whole fish I'd use a different part, but it's only for Mum and I, so she'll be right. This bit I'm going to cut in half. This is going to go inside the nori rolls. I'm only going to make a couple of rolls, so I don't need too much. Do need to sharpen this knife. Alright, that'll do 3 rolls. Now in this bag we've actually got some Atlantic salmon. So I'm going to use probably the bigger one. Use that one there. So I'm going to trim that bit there off. Actually fill both of those. We'll fry the skin up and have them like little salmon skin chips. Yeah, Mum's enjoying the salmon skin. So that will go into a separate bag. We'll contain it. Right, this little bit of backbone there I'm going to trim off. Okay, so we're going to get some thin slices here. Really need to sharpen my knife. Dipping, and these ones we will use for the rolls. that. Alright, that's the rice cooked, so now I have to cool it down, get the sushi vinegar and bits and pieces onto it, and then we can start rolling soon. Right, there's the rice out of the rice cooker. Right, this is my premix with salt, sugar, vinegar, mirin. I'll get a fan and start cooling it down in a moment. I'll have to make a bit more. Give that a bit of a stir, get the fan onto it, I'll do a quick taste test, and in half an hour we should be right to start making the nori rolls. Alright, while the rice is cooling down under the fan, we're going to get our last fish, which is a nice fresh bonito. Beautiful looking fish, freshly caught this morning. Right, so this whole fish I'm going to go and put on the coals just with some seasoning, and then we'll pick the meat off and have a nice fillet as well. Now, there are some lateral line bones, so I'm just going to cut those out. Really would help if I had a sharp knife. I haven't sharpened them for quite a while. So I'm going to use that bit there. I'm going to use some of this for sashimi. So I'm just about to do the rolls. Okay, so you can see we've got all the bits and pieces here. Work my hands, get some rice, spread it out down to the 3/4 inch from the end. And we get some crappy wasabi, not the good stuff. Alright, then we go daikon radish. A little bit more on that end. A little bit of carrot. And we'll go with salmon on this one. Small piece there. And a cucumber as well. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. Unroll this over, push down, pull back, square it up. A little touch of water across the end. Roll it over, square it. One last roll. And there's your first nori. You can put more rice in there to get them a little bit bigger. I like them about this size. So we'll get a plate to put them on. And I'll just start making a few more in different configurations. And your nori, you got a shiny side and a dull side. Shiny side down. And if you haven't done it before, try it. Beautiful fresh food, especially if you live on the coast. Alright, we'll go and do some tuna this time. And I might do a little bit of avocado on this one. Just cut that avocado down a bit. All the birds are waiting for their afternoon tea. And daikon radish. Make sure we put him on that side. A bit of cucumber on that side. Over we go. Roll number 2. Alright, so we've done 4 nice nori rolls at the fish shop. One of those is about 20 bucks. So make some little fingers up. A little bit of wasabi. And then we'll put a nice piece of fish over the top and put that on a plate. So I'll do a mixture of the 3 different fishes, and then we'll still have a bit of fish left over just to dip. We'll probably have a bit for lunch tomorrow as well. I'll just make a few rice up for the moment. Not as neat as the sushi chefs, but like I said, this is rural sushi. Alright, now we're going to put some wasabi. Alright, put 2 small pieces of mackerel on that one. Those 2 there. And some salmon. So like I said, these are rustic. Not what you get in this sushi shop. So there we go. That with the 4 rolls, it's going to be a nice meal. Hope you enjoyed that. That's what it looks like inside. Just let them roast over the coals. Oh. Crispy skinned salmon, crispy fried. I have to get a knife and cut the head over it. Frying up nicely. Just flipped him over. Another couple of minutes and we'll go up and eat. Nice entree before the sushi.
Your claws are very sharp.
Hand feeding ducks. Go on, fry pan.
Come on, you want some? I want the duck.
Mine's coming. And there's my plate. Still got 2 rolls left over, a couple of small sashimi, and a quarter of the fish still. Hope you enjoy that.